Hey guys, so this week there's a lot of E3 things happening, as I'm sure you're aware, and this episode isn't entirely dedicated to E3, but you could say that most of it is. So I'm just warning you, if you don't like games, there might be something wrong with you. My name is Julia, and if you don't know that by now, then who the hell do you think you are? There might be something, just kidding. Welcome to this week's Tech Recap. So before we get into all of this game stuff, what do you say we talk about some non-game news? It's your favorite, Apple. Yes, sir, Apple has just banned cryptocurrency mining on iOS devices. You might say, what? People mine cryptocurrency on iOS devices? Yeah. Well, anyways, Apple's motivation for this ban was to prevent battery drain on their mobile devices. So here's how it works. Apps that may include third-party advertisements hijack a user's CPU to mine cryptocurrency, which has been the case on a number of websites featuring third-party ads. YouTube actually had this problem as well before Google noticed it, but it looks like Apple has gone a step further, implementing the policy that will prevent cryptocurrency apps from offering currency for completing tasks such as downloading other apps, encouraging other users to download, posting to social media networks, and things of that nature. The tech world just keeps shutting down cryptocurrency. Go buy your own graphics card. Stay away from my phone. Sarah Connor went that way. Anyways, I think I have to say, good move, Apple. Okay, on to the games. I'm not going to cover everything here, but here's some of the highlights from Bethesda, Ubisoft, and EA. Starting with Bethesda, a trailer for Fallout 76 was shown off. The new game will be an all-online multiplayer game that takes place 25 years after the bombs were dropped. It can be played alone, but co-op gameplay is encouraged in the game, which is a map 4 times larger than Fallout 4. Fallout 76 comes out on November 14th, but beta testing will take place before that. Next up, there was a teaser for Elder Scrolls 6, which we don't know nothing about yet. But Bethesda also announced a mobile game for iOS and Android, Elder Scrolls Blades, and it looks like it could be fun. Finally, Bethesda announced their first major new franchise game in over 20 years with Starfield. It's described as a science fiction game, and the teaser shows space and ships and stuff, so I'm already in. Next up, Ubisoft showed a trailer for Assassin's Creed Odyssey that is set in ancient Greece in 500 BC during the Peloponnesian War. In the game, you are cast as one of 2 Spartan outcasts turned mercenaries, Alexios or Cassandra. A gameplay trailer was also shown for The Division 2, this one set in New York a few months after the first game. New additions include choosing between Sharpshooter, Demolitionist, or Survivalist, which have different progression paths. There is also an 8-player raid game mode. The game doesn't come out until March 2019. Finally, EA announced a few different games, but I really only want to talk about one, Command & Conquer Rivals. Now, I grew up playing Red Alert and was pretty excited to see this. Oh, it's a free-to-play mobile game. Okay, never mind. Let's move on. Moving on to a real game, Cyberpunk 2077. Yes, this game gets its own full story on this episode of Tech Recap because it has been far too long of a wait for a game that looks so cool. So if it ends up being bad, then there is nothing good left in this world. Anyways, the trailer actually shows quite a bit, introducing us to the 2077 world in Night City, California. The voiceover reveals that it's the worst place to live in America, but that doesn't stop people from coming there to follow their dream. There is violence, overcrowding, and poverty, but a clear separation between rich and poor. You play the game as V, a cyberpunk set in the world of cyber-enhanced street warriors, tech-savvy netrunners, and corporate life hackers. And hey, Eurogamers actually caught a bit from the CD Projekt Red team who developed the game in the last frame of the video. Knowing that it's been a long time in development, the team explained that there is no release date yet and that there won't be until quality is guaranteed. For DLCs, they say to expect nothing less than what we got with The Witcher 3, and the game will be 100% DRM free on PC. They also said there will be no microtransactions as it is a single-player role-playing game. While there is no release date, we did get quite a bit from CD Projekt Red on this one, so I can sleep well for a little while. It's time for Lightning McNews, and this Lightning McNews features even more game news. Can't stop, won't stop. Thank you for your suggestion. Leave a comment down below to name next week's segment. Microsoft showed off a trailer for the next Halo Infinite. It's a very pleasant trailer, actually. This game comes out on PC along with Xbox, but there is no date announcement quite yet. Hideo Kojima showed a gameplay trailer for his game that's been teased for the past 2 years, Death Stranding. The 8-minute trailer seems to leave people just as confused about this as they have been all along, but nonetheless, we are still very intrigued. And might as well throw in one non-game Lightning McNews story. There were leaks of the screen protectors for the upcoming Pixel 3 phone a few weeks ago. Now actual images of the Pixel 3 XL phone have appeared online, and we can confirm there's a huge notch on the display. There's also an all-glass back, so it looks like you'll want to grab a case to go along with that screen protector. Microsoft has been in the news today in a number of different forms, and now we move our way over to Xbox. Apparently, the company is talking about launching their next generation console in 2020, and it could be in the form of multiple devices. This next generation Xbox is going under the codename Scarlet. Over to the Sony side, well, mostly Nintendo actually, Fortnite was just announced for Nintendo Switch and will be cross-compatible with players from PC, iOS, and Xbox. But Sony does not want any part of that cross-compatible stuff. Just be my friend, Sony. We could do so much together. Well, guys, that was a lot of E3 news, and I probably wasn't even able to cover even half of the announcements, but I hope you found something you liked in all that. Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you were most excited about. And with that, that's it for this week's Tech Recap. As always, you can click here to subscribe, click here for more videos, and check us out on social media right over here. And as always, click the link down below to shop computers and electronics. And we'll see you guys next week. See ya!